Okay, guys, I'm back, man. Like I said before, I'm about to be hitting y'all up with some more videos. What do you got? Rush coming up, but yeah, I got some videos coming up for y'all. But right now, I'm gonna do a quick little tutorial for you guys, cause the game changes every week. Basically, I think I said this before, and there's nothing we can do about it. The game changes, and they try to change the meta. They try to change what we can use to shoot and all that other kind of stuff. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give y'all my jump shot. Okay, I hope it doesn't get patched. Hope stuff doesn't happen. Hope BS don't happen. Nothing messes up my stuff. Um, so I'm gonna give y'all my jump shot first, and then we're gonna go over some stuff. Here's one jump shot first that I mess with. It's Kyle Korver base, Vince Carter, and then release 15. I don't even know if I blend it really, but this is one that I was using for a while when I first started. It was just, it's not that fast. It's not that long of a gather that they be having, because some of these don't have any gathers when they take that little step. I feel like the less of those you have, the more of a clear jump shot you have, but sometimes it doesn't. There's no blending on this one, all right? So that's just one jump shot I use. That's just for me. Oh, my bad. And another one I use this is the one I use currently, is this one right here. This one right here it doesn't look like this though. Don't look like this. It looks like this. This is the jump shot I'm using now. All right, jump shot base 35, release 1 Cal Corver, and release 2 is release 1. You can put release 2 as whatever you want, because I don't have it blending at all. And you see he just pretty much pulls. He does a small gather, but he just pulls up, And I have gold quick draw. I'm gonna show you guys my badges and everything before I start getting into what to do when it comes to shooting. But yeah, this has been the most consistent jump shot. I've been using this since patch 4, and I think we're at 1.08 now. I think 9's coming soon or whatever. So just for me, this is what I use, and no blending here either. This is just what I've been using. So you guys can use that jump shot. Hopefully it works out for you guys. It's been working for me. This to me is so far, at least for 21 badges, is the best one for me. In the park, I put on hot start instead of green machine. That's just for me. It works a little better to have hot start if you hit that first shot. That's just for me though, because I always keep on dead eye. I always keep on catch and shoot just in case. I might take off catch and shoot some games, and I might throw on hot start Hall of Fame and leave green machine on. But I like to keep in catch and shoot at least up there some of the time. All right, had to get something to drink. Okay, all right. And so for me, I don't think they show it. They don't show hotspots here. I think I can see it myself. Hold on. Here are my hot zones. You can see in the park, I have basically none, and you can see in the pro I have basically none. And having hot zones is one of the key things to being consistent in this game. You can always have a good jump shot, but being consistent is going to be one of the biggest things. Having hot zone hunter is one of the main things to help you stay consistent in the game. To be honest, yeah, it's range extender, yeah, it's other badges like catch and shoot, but one of the main badges is definitely going to be hot zone hunter. Okay, as much as I gave it crap, I don't like what they did with the badge, but I understand to an extent. But to me, personally, I think it's still one of those badges you still want to have really, really good. All right, and as you can see right now, I'm kind of used to shooting this jump shot versus any other jump shot. I don't know why it had me on jump shot 70, but it just messed up my timing a bit. As you can see though, I'm getting pretty good greens. I'm getting pretty consistent ones. I'm shooting pretty far back. See, now I done messed up my timing. So the bulk of what I'm trying to get to explain to a lot of people is to actually practice your jump shot. Don't just change jump shots. Don't put them on, and don't just throw them on your character thinking that you can shoot lights out. Because this jump shot may not work for everybody. It works for me, and as you can see, I have like an 86 open shot 3 or 87, something like that. I have an 86 open shot 3, and I'm getting a lot of greens, and I'm in the pro-am. So just saying right now, and I don't have any hotspots. So hot zone hunter is not even working. The only thing that's working is probably my attributes and maybe range extender on a couple of shots. And green machines on silver, so maybe that's helping, but even still, at this point, I've gotten the release down to a T. So it really doesn't bother me too much. Even online, you'll get some bad releases, but at the end of the day, you just have to be consistent with your shot. So for what I'm gonna say, if you are gonna pick up the jump shot, please practice. You have to practice in the game. The best shooters in the game actually practice their craft, and they whenever people aren't playing with them, instead of them playing Apex or something, they will practice their jump shot. They might go into here and see if they can make a bunch of shots in a row. Whether it be mid-range shots, stupid shots like that, moving shots, all that kind of stuff. They'll practice those, so they get it down to a rhythm, they get it down to a T. Now, what some people do is they take the jump shot meter off. Now, that's one thing you can do, because that helps you out. Personally, that helps me when it comes to wanting to learn the jump shot. I think learning a jump shot is much easier when you take off the jump shot meter now. And sometimes you pull the shot at weird times, so you have to now look at your character instead of looking at a meter, and see how me switching it just like that has changed a lot. So that's why you don't want to switch mid-game or while you're on a streak and stuff like that, because stuff like this will happen. You are used to seeing the meter and you're used to having it a certain way, so even though you know the jump shot, you have difficulty once you switch to this because you had a reference. Now that you don't have a reference, you have to get used to using your body as a reference, which is what is tough. Using your eyes is like the hardest part when you're shooting, because not only you have to focus on your person shooting, you got to focus on the game, you got to focus on who's around you, if someone's picking you up. And see, right now I'm just Brick City. So I'm trying to get to the point where I figure out my timing without having to base it off of the meter. Now, once you do that, you can leave it like this. But this is what I'm trying to tell people, is that taking the meter off doesn't necessarily help you that much. You can take it off and it will help you, but you have to be used to the jump shot. You have to be used to not shooting with the meter. If you have the meter on and you just take it off, you'll go through what I just went through, like a horrible slump in making shots, And it's normal. Like I said, it's normal. You're going from shooting with a reference to no reference, That's just how it is. So I just want people to know that, people always tell me, why don't you take your shot meter off? Well, I do know my shot, but when I take it off, it's just, for me personally, it doesn't help me more than it hurts me, It hurts me a lot more to have the jump shot meter off than it does to have it on, okay? So that's just one thing I want people to know. You see, I'm just shooting straight bricks. I'm actually trying to shoot now. I've been able to shoot without jump shot meter. It helps some people it doesn't, all right? But you'll know if it helps you or not once you get the timing down. Like I said, I've been using jump shot 30 for a while, and it kind of hurts. So, like, I can feel me trying to use the jump shot 30 way, but I'm, at this point in time, I still can't figure out the green release without the jump shot meter, because I've had jump shot 70 on this whole time when I knew something was wrong because my jump shot was weird. But either way you take it, learn the jump shot how you want. If you want to do it without a jump shot meter, you can, but just know not to switch up over and over. Keep something steady. Don't change in the middle of something. When you have something good, just leave it that way. You're gonna have bad games. So when you have bad games, don't just go switching. People be like, oh man, they shot real bad, they shot real horrible. Doesn't mean you need to switch, all right? Doesn't mean you gotta change up what you were doing. Just means you have to just have to work harder the next game. If you have constant struggles, then that's different. So we're gonna put this back on because I can't shoot without it on, apparently. I definitely thought I could to an extent, but it just goes with what I already knew, is that when you do have it off and when you lose that reference, it messes you up, okay? It's much easier for you to have a reference and hit greens than for you to have no reference except for your body movements and then get greens. See, that's how I was shooting before. And now I can see where my issue was and I can correct that mistake. So that's why I tell people to, leave the meter on until you feel like you're really comfortable. And even if you do feel like you're really comfortable, you could take the jump shot meter off. But I think personally, if you're shooting good with the meter on, just leave it on. I mean, it's cool to have it off, but at the end of the day, the jump shots are, they're unpredictable in 2K. Sometimes you take a shot and it's off key, or like you miss a step or something like that. You don't want to do any of that nonsense, okay? So you want to be consistent as you can. So you have to use something that is supposed to be consistent, which is the jump shot meter. So it's up to you which one you want to use, but that's personally my preference. There's one test you can do in your My Court, or you can do it in here if you can count it. Take 50 shots, 50 3-pointers, and see how many you make. If you make more than 30, then you're a really good shooter. If you make less than 25, then you're an average shooter. And if you make less than less than 20 or less than 15, then you got some work to do. You know, that's what I would say. But other than that, it's been your boy Astro, man. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm gonna have some more gameplay soon, so you guys can see what I mean and how I put all that stuff into action and everything like that. But that's personally just, you know, like I said, that's personally just how I've been doing it. Everyone else is different. Everyone else has their own way. This is how I've been shooting so far, you know, but other people maybe in the 60s or whatever. So maybe I can't help them, maybe I can. But this is what I've been doing so far. Hopefully it helps you guys. I'll be here in the next few videos. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna be posting more. It's been your boy. Peace.